Hey everybody, Gears here, and I'm basically working off of a MikeSenna video channel called TheMikeSenna. In that regards, setting the center leg here. The idea is you put your outer legs on some 2x4s, drill a hole that matches up with the ankle hole, put a steel rod through there, and make sure this bottom one is at the same exact height as the others. I actually have to raise that by a piece of cardboard because these outsides are just a hair above. And a piece of cardboard, maybe several pieces of paper, it's that off. Whether that kind of tolerance is good or bad, I don't know. However, why not get it right while I'm doing it? So that's step number one, is just getting all that going. And it's certainly precarious leaving these 2x4s loose, so I had to clamp them down. Up here, you have to get the leg dead center. Otherwise, I would expect you're probably going to drift. And that wears down the motors, the tires, and all that kind of thing. So it has to be dead center and perpendicular. Measuring across here, it's 7 7/8. The leg is 2 3/8. So if my math is correct, that's 5 4/8, which is divided by 2 equals 2.75 inches in from each side, will give me the center to where to put the angle irons that are going here. I do not have half moons for the center leg yet, so I can't set those in place, but I do want to get this going. Now, looking at the MikeSenna video, he has a little bit of a riser here, and the angle irons go on that. He has his half moons. Those are set precisely so that the angle irons rest directly on top of them. I don't have the half moons, like I'm saying, so what I'm thinking is I'll either set that as best I can and then put the half moons later, and if they're too tall, I'll cut them. Easy enough. Or raise this a little higher than it should be, put the half moons in, and then if I need to, I can extend them. So getting the wood in place and then the angle irons, it's a matter of making sure the frame is pretty much dead level. Make sure the leg here is dead level. Mark out some drill points on the sides. And that's it. Oh, and I have to get it oh, it is centered. Okay. I was thinking I also have to center the leg this way. However, the ankle does that. So yeah, I put a level on the top of this, and that sets that. Put a level on top of this, that sets that. Get the angle irons in. And that's fixed. The next question is, how the heck do you set the body at the correct angle? 36 degrees. So that's 18 degrees off center for each one. And presuming this is in center, it would sweep forward. It can't right now, of course, because it's locked in by the brace. So the R2LA party is coming up. I'd like to have this set by then. However, the only thing I can think is that you put, well, I suppose you don't have to put the feet on. You could do it with the ankles, but you would nail stops. Like if I did it on this table, I would maybe even clamp some stops down to keep the legs in place while I mark the gas pipe. Drill a hole for that. People will use I forget what they're called now. I've got one. It's like a U, and of course I don't have it immediately visible. But there is a trick to that, and I'll dig into my paperwork and see what I can find it, and I'll talk about that in that video when I get to it. Right now, this one is just about setting the angle irons right. I love the tilt on the body like that. I wish I could move back further, but I really... Well, I can go back here, I guess. Or I can come up here and get a nice dramatic shot. But I really love the way Kenny worked R2's body, leaning forward like this and backwards and so on. It's just nice to see it like this. It finally, after all these years, this was started in, well, it was purchased in 2013. Its first, this was assembled May 4th, 2013, so we're just on 13 years ago now. And we got a vicious predator over there. Okay, Tribbles, I'm filming. Shh. So at this point, I'm actually off to Home Depot. It's, oh gosh, early in the morning. They open pretty soon. So I need some angle irons for the foot. I need a 1-inch tube, probably steel tube, maybe aluminum, but that's its own video. There's a few other pieces of wood and things that I need to pick up as well. And it's probably time to update this with some new wood burning. It's been a while. And I'll probably make that its own video. The only thing I wish I did different about this was to actually look at reference while I was doing it. This was all just freehand. And even penciling it in would have been smart beforehand, but I was like, I want a wood burn. And I decided that was the subject, and look at that. Not so bad. Especially since I didn't have reference in front of me. Thanks for watching. See ya.